Hello everybody, welcome back to Rattrash, playing Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. It's been a while since I recorded, so sorry if the narrative seems a little broken, but from what I recall, the last thing we did was get the shovel from this mysterious fellow here. So, now that we have that in our inventory, right there, we can warp right back to the light world from this little grove here. And he said he buried it with some flower seeds. That was when he was in the light world, so here we are in the light world, and there he is. Kind of the ghost of him, I guess. Oop! Or I could just stand on the transporter too long. Let's do that again. Okay. So he's playing his song. We've got the shovel now, so this'll help us. Anyway, if we approach him, he'll disappear like he did last time. But if we walk around here, he won't, so that's kind of interesting. But this is how the shovel works. You kind of do that, and it digs a little hole. Like this. Anyway, I won't pretend I don't know exactly where the thing is, so let's go over and get it. Scare him away first. The animals run away. And we're seeing what happened to him then, so there must have been a transporter around here, maybe up on that log. Luckily, we cannot climb up there. But that's okay. Anyway, the flower seeds he was talking about are here. So, there we have what I guess is now called the ocarina. It's called the flute in these games. It has some mysterious power. So, that replaces the shovel in the inventory, and if you play it, you get a sped up version of his little song. Okay, so let's go and give it back to him. That's all he asked us for. So there he is. Thank you, Trash, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. Well, guess he can't, because he doesn't have any arms, or something. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to the tired old man you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. Oh, that's sad. Okay, let's play it to him. And he turns into part of the tree. So that is sad. So he's gone, but he's left this flute with us, and hopefully we can give his father some closure, some peace, let him know what happened to his son. Thank you. We're sorry. That part actually reminds me of what happens to the Deku tree in Ocarina of Time. I think they probably drew inspiration from that, because this scene is so sad, and the death of the Deku tree is also sad, so, and it kind of goes into that petrified wood sort of state. Anyway, now that we have that, let's honor his wishes and take it back to the old man in the village in the light world. Oh, jeez. What were you doing hiding under there, you weirdo? Actually, but before that, there is a circle of bushes here, and as I said, circles of stones and other things often mean there's something up with the magical transporter, so let's transport in the middle of this circle and see where it takes us. Ah, now you see we're in a part of the light world that we couldn't have accessed before. It's up on a ledge, so... Nah, you guys can't get me! You're all down there and I'm up here. That guy looks purple. I thought the guards were blue, but actually, they look kind of purplish. Ha! Take that! I could take you all out. This is like what you did to me in Hyrule Castle. Revenge! Oh, maybe not for you. He doesn't even care. He's just like, whatevs. My friends are dead. I don't mind. I'm under a spell. And so much for me not killing guards. You know, I didn't need to kill those guys. Anyway, here we have a piece of heart. So that gives us half. That's awesome. And we can leave that as it is. We're heading back to the village. I will wait to go. I'm not gonna jump down and walk there, because it's better if I know where my have access to my transporter. So let's head up this way, where the village would be in the light world, and see how it is in the dark world. So this is where I think there was a treasure box game in the other world. Here is a shooting gallery. with this guy who I always thought looked super creepy. Well, howdy, Lightworlder. You look like a straight shooter. Want to try your skill in my shooting gallery? I'll give you 5 shots for 20 rupees. If you're as sharp as I think you are, you'll stand to rake in the rupees. How about it, stranger? Okay, I'm gonna play, but I warn you guys, I am really bad at this. Alright, aim carefully, go! So the goal is to use your shots to hit the little octopus things and not the hands. Like I said, I suck at this. I'm so bad. Okay, there's one. There's kind of a way to do it, and I think you get a multiplier if you do well, so you just carry on. No, see how lame that was? I got 4 rupees. Wanna shoot again? I kinda do. Just to see if I can. No, see, I'm going too soon or too late. One or the other. Doop. I'm too impatient. Like I keep telling you guys, super impatient. I used to be able to do this, but no more. Okay, well we'll leave that, because I don't think there's anything you can win from it. I think it's just rupees, which is, you know, fair enough. Okay, and we can't actually access the village from here because there is a heavy boulder in the way which we can't move. So we'll use a magical transporter here. I don't know why I did that because I was already on the mirror. We'll use that here and go back to the light world. So we can get back there if we need to. Okay. See, there's a lot more guards around here now. I guess they're getting desperate since they realized we had access to the dark world and I've already rescued one of the maidens. It seems like Aghanim and Ganon, his master, are getting kind of worried about us. Uh-oh! That's a lot of bees! Run away! We don't want to play around with that many bees. The reason we're here is to see the old man in this inn who told us that his son had disappeared. Well, let's play the flute for him, see if we can ease his soul some. Okay. Oh, this is my son's flute! Did you meet my son? Where is he? Is he alright? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Would you keep the flute, and will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way. But still, I wish I could see him once more. Oh, that's so sad. Like, their whole little story arc is tragic. Okay, but he asked me to play the flute for the bird in the village square. Now, that's kind of a weird request, but I'll go do it. I mean, cannot, you know, he lost his son. I'm not hardly gonna ignore him, so let's go up here. So, this is the village square, and the bird he's talking about is actually this weather vane. So, I guess it's a tradition or something. Anyway, we'll do what he said. There you go. Oh, something's happening. Aww. We got a little bird friend. So there was a real bird trapped inside that statue all along. And off he goes. So, we freed this little bird and ruined the village square's weather vane. Sorry about that. Hopefully the village has enough funds to get it repaired. Anyway, now that we freed that bird, we can do something pretty awesome. If we play the flute now, we get swept away by this little bird. And it is a quick travel ability, so we can go to all these places we could not access before. So let's go home. Let's go to our place. And the little bird drops us right there. And I don't know what kind of bird it is. It's small, but it's got a big beak like a duck. So I like to think it's a white duck, I guess? A baby duck? Something like that. Anyway. Now that we're home, let's head on down, because I was gonna say I suspect, but I don't suspect, I know that there is a magical transporter around here. Now, we couldn't access this before we got the hammer, but now that we do, we can pound down these wooden stakes, lift up this rock, and sure enough, we have an access to the dark world right here. So let's head on back in. And this brings us here. So, it's right by number 2, and that's where we're heading. I love hammering these things down. I'm gonna get all of them. Okay. So you see some Moblin guards over there. They're not too tough, but I don't like the flying things. I think they're really tricky to avoid. Go away! You look like a pumpkin. Smash pumpkins. So you can run into that, you get apples. I don't really need them, but they're there. Anyway, excuse me. Then we're going this way. Sorry if my commentary is not great, guys. I have a stuffed up nose. I kind of really need to sneeze, but don't want to do it on the mic. So I'm trying to hold it in until the episode is over. Not sure if it's gonna work. Anyway, we're going in here. Actually, yeah, let's go in here and I'll show you guys first. So this dungeon, it seems like we can access it at first, but we soon realize that we can't get up here. The stair is broken, and we can go up here. Nothing. So up here there's a wall tile. We can ask maybe Zelda or Sahasrara what's going on. It is I, Sahasrara! Objects exist similarly in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. So, he's telling us the light and dark worlds are linked together. So things that I change in the light world will actually affect things I change here. And maybe vice versa, who knows. So, I think that's a hint for us to head back to the light world once again. And see if we can change something. And there is something around here that affects a big change. This water, which we can drain. So let's do that again. Last time we did it literally just to get the fish and a piece of heart. This time, maybe it'll do something more important for us. So, it was the switch on the right. And that opens the dam. Now that that's done, let's see if it's done the same thing in the dark world. Run away! I wonder if I can bring the fish with me to the dark world. That would be mean, so I won't. I don't want a dark fish. Although I'm sure you're lovely, dark fish. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to appear right in front of you and scare the hell out of you. No, we don't get a fish in this side. I really love the color of that water, though. I know it's probably full of sludge or something, but it looks nice. Green is a nice color. Anyway, with that done, the water is now raised in the dark world, so that means we can access the dungeon. By taking this ladder. Take out these little guys in the water. The shallow water here. We've got water monsters flying around. Luckily, that key wasn't too well hidden. So this brings us inside the water temple, or water dungeon. Nobody likes water dungeons. This one is actually not my least favorite. I think the forest is probably my least favorite. It's scary. But this one's not so bad. So, next episode we will carry on with this one. I may get a little lost. I tend to get a little lost in this dungeon. Hopefully I do it all in the right order and remember where everything is. But notoriously water temples and dungeons are a little tricky, so bear with me, okay? Anyway, we'll end this episode off here, standing by this skull, because I'm sure that Link would be happy to be left with a skull in a room by himself. Yeah. Or not. Not happy. Okay, we're going. See you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.